13 Investigates is reopening its extensive investigation into a powerful drug that's been problematic for patients for years now. It comes a decade after 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears exposed the devastating side effects of Lupron. Well, the drug is still around, and as Darcy shows you now, those side effects are too.
Debilitating pain. My husband can attest to it. I would, curl up in a ball in bed and cry. And
Becky Novak was being ravaged by endometriosis, a condition that causes pelvic pain, irregular bleeding, and the risk of infertility. A doctor prescribed surgery, followed by an injection of Lupron, but for Becky, the solution was just as bad as the problem.
If I had known that it was between the side effects of Lupron or endometriosis pain, I definitely would have preferred the endometriosis pain because the side effects from that medication were just absolutely awful.
So just on the page,
Amy Courtney was just 13 years old when she was injected with Lupron. She feels the effects to this day.
I lost hair, I had dental issues, my gums were bleeding, I fell into a really bad depression and bone issues, joint pain, and this has been going on for 20 years. It has not stopped.
It wasn't until 2017 that information on the risk of psychiatric events and convulsions was added to the prescribing information for Lupron used in children. Both Amy
It makes me so furious.
And Becky say they were in the dark about risks.
I was just trying to make my life normal by getting the surgery and getting the shot afterward, and it's been anything but normal ever since. And it's, it is really sad. I wish it never happened.
The FDA's database currently lists more than 25,000 adverse events associated with Lupron, including suicidal thoughts, vision loss, and excruciating pain, even deaths. I started investigating Lupron in 2009.
Right now, my face is numb, my shoulders are numb, I feel dizzy. I just don't ever feel good.
It's debilitating. I can't work full-time. I suffer quite a bit.
Several patients have sued Lupron's maker, Takeda Abbott Pharmaceuticals, now known as AbbVie, and the FDA did require several changes to add more side effects to Lupron's label. But many say that is not enough.
It's really sad, I think, that it's still on the market.
And now Becky worries about Orilissa, AbbVie's newest endometriosis drug.
I have gotten a lot of targeted ads for Orilissa.
But when she learned it was made by the same company as Lupron and both drugs hit the same type of hormone, she was horrified.
It's kind of like a dirty bait and switch almost to change it from an injection to a pill.
In a statement, AbbVie told us Orilissa works in a different way than Lupron. Lupron completely suppresses ovarian sex hormones in the body, while Orilissa partially lowers the level in a dose-dependent manner.
It was a change of formulation, but it still has the same adverse events. It's just that it's somewhat less.
Dr. Alan Levin is also an attorney representing a patient who's suing Lupron's maker. Dr. Levin believes Lupron and Orilissa are way too toxic for a condition like endometriosis.
You don't want to use Cytoxan to treat hay fever, even though it would work, but you don't want to use those very, very dangerous drugs in a relatively benign disease process.
AbbVie says Orilissa was approved by the FDA under priority review, but does that mean it's safe? Remember that the FDA does not conduct independent testing. Big pharma companies pay for that and send their results to the FDA. That's important here because of the history of problems I uncovered with the FDA's handling of Lupron. Dr. John Garigian, who spent 20 years reviewing drugs for the FDA, stated in federal court papers a decade ago that the manufacturer intentionally suppressed knowledge about the real danger associated with the use of Lupron, misleading both prescribers and patients. He also said their studies were inadequate. I have complete statements from AbbVie and the FDA on our website at ktnv.com. You'll also find a link to a local support group for women suffering from endometriosis or the side effects from Lupron injections. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.